It has been 2 years, and we are here for another collection video. I do this every year, if I can, but yeah. But before we begin, I am joined with...
I'm FatCat, aka the Frosty Boy, again.
Tech 4051, who is working on the MS. And GeauxPJ.
That's right, and those are boxes over there. So, let's begin. Now, there's some devices. Just remember, there's more devices coming in, so yeah. I'm just going to do this now because I haven't done one in quite some time. So, I'm actually going to turn on the light for this. So, first of all, over here we got an EST 272-7A-001. Right here. It's got pigtails, that's the 001, and this was made in 1994. Right next to that, I've got my Edwards 270A-SPO. Got paint on it, also with wire leads. Can't tell the date, so I don't know. Pulls like that. Turn the switch. I'll close it up. Another 270A-SPO. And same over here. So I got 3. Same thing with this. Flip the switch down. There's the inside. And same for this one. Here's a Edwards 270-SPO because this one has the terminals and this was made in 1998. It's kind of broken. It's been worn down over the years. There's the inside. Put the switch down, a little different from the other ones, but yeah. Right next to that, I got a Edwards 757-7A-T, also known as the regular second generation integrity, 1575 Candela. Non-enhanced, 1998. Yeah. Has that regular yucky integrity sound. Right next to that, I've got the Edwards 792-7A-006 on a Edwards 897B-0012 back box, I think. I don't know the model number. This was made in 1994, and it has the non-enhanced strobe. But in this box, I got a FCI MS2 first generation. I should sit down for this one. I apologize for this. I'm going to pull it over here. Pulls like this. Keys are right here. And I'm going to say this right now. If this video gets too long, I apologize. And that's how it goes. And look at the box. What's in the box is just screws and such. Then over here, I got a FCI MS2 second generation. I put the boxes in so you guys can see what they look like. Manual and brake rod. Pulls down like... this thing is hard to pull. Out 2 hands. I'm going to do the same thing with this box. Whee! There it goes. Also, if this sounds rushed, I apologize. I did not know the date code of this, by the way. Here we have an FCI MS6. Like that. This was made in 1996. And, yeah. Here we have a new pull station. It is a Faraday 10123-1 from, I believe, the 1960s. Goes down like this.
New, but also very old.
Very true. And there's the inside. And there's the back. And there's the model number. Over here we got Faraday 6120. There's the back. And the model number's on the top, and I don't know the date code. Here's a Fire-Lite BG6. Pulls like that. I have no idea the date code, but it could be the 70s or 60s. I believe this is the first generation. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure the BG10s came out. Oh, that's BG6. I thought that was BG.
It's okay. But yeah, that's the... There's the button, and there's the terminals. I sound a little jittery. I apologize for that. Here we have a Fire-Lite BG8. Seen this plenty of times. Nothing special about it. Just pull it down. And this was made in 2011. I know there's another date code, it's 9.5, but I found out that this is made in 2011 by the 03/03/11, which is March 3rd, 1990. March 3rd, 2011. You can tell I'm not in my best. Here we have a Fire-Lite BG10. And this one... Oh, man. Gotta get my screwdriver. This is what's not so fun about the Fire-Lite BG10. If it's a BG10L, it would be easier because the lock is on that side. By the way, this is kind of being pre-recorded. That's why I mentioned the whole... I might be getting more devices.
That was my cat. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Over here we got a Fire-Lite BG12. Push and pull down. Nothing too special about it. Just this is PDI, which means this was made by Pitway when Fire-Lite was owned by Pitway. So this is a much older one from like early 2000s, late 90s. Yes, this is actually from the 90s, believe it or not. Another Fire-Lite BG12, but this one is a BG12S because it does not have the push and pull down thingy. So it just goes in like that. What I mean by that is right there. And this was also made by PDI or Pitway. So. Here we have a GE270-GAO, which used to have the GA switch, but it's not there. There's the inside, and I don't know the date code. Gentex Commander 3, right here. This was made in February 10th of 2003. This is a GEC-12WR. Yes, this is a 12-volt device, so this is actually pretty rare. So, nothing special, and it's got a Canella, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, crap.
Here we have a Gentex Gentex SHG24HWR. This is what it looks like. This is the back, 1993. And I'll take the box out. It's kind of the drill. Here's another brand new device, technically. Here's a Gentex HG124R. And the inside of that box was just screws. This one has screws and manual. And the boxes could be in better condition, but oh well. There you go. This is what it looks like. It's essentially this, but remote horn. This is a remote horn. And here's the back. Made in 1998, so this is a second generation. So, yeah. Here's another HG, but this is HG124W, which is much rarer. Because as you guessed it, if you did, it is white. And this is also second generation, made from 1998. You can pause if you want to read any more, and I apologize for shaking. So, and it's just got screws in the manual. So, all right. Over here we got a Honeywell S464A. Opens up like this. There's the inside. And this was made in 1987. That's right. This is honestly my favorite pull station. Well, second. First one being that one. Over here we got a Pyrotronics HSD-24 on an SFP-R trim plate. This was made in 1989. The trim plate's kind of covering the date code, but it's a rebrand 7002T. So over here we got Silent Night SD500-PS, which once was addressable, but now it's not. As you can see by the LED indicator, this thing is very, very hard to pull, which I don't know why. I'm actually going to have to set the camera down for this one. I apologize.
Faraday is known for making decisions that tough.
Yeah. And this was made in 2001. And it says it's ADA compliant.
Is it really ADA compliant?
To me, it doesn't feel like it's ADA compliant.
Yeah, I'm like, how is it ADA compliant when it's so tough?
Exactly. And the lock is actually a little stiff.
M69.
I got this from Fire Alarm 9200, by the way. Another thing I got from Fire Alarm 9200 is a Siemens Z8, Siemens ZR. Oh, crap! I can't remember.
ZRS.
Thank you. Yeah, ZRS. Yeah, it's essentially a ZRS, but Siemens has a weird model number. I don't know. I got this from NC Alarms, by the way. Here's a Simplex 2099 9754. Just your average Simplex T-bar.
I love those.
Me too. And I wish I had my 4251 in here, which I would have included if I had it with me, but there's a story behind that I don't want to get into, so. Here's a Simplex 2903 9001 light plate with a Simplex 2901 9806 B2. This is indeed a light plate, as you can see. Here's the B2. And this B2 model 9806 was made in 1980. Specifically December 1980. So it's really old. And I think this was made in 2008. Here's a Simplex 2903 9101 strobe plate, as you can see, with my Simplex 2901 9833, which came from someone who's on the call. That would be Pyrotech. Alright. Here's a Simplex 2901 9838. Very simple. I could have put this on a light plate, but eh. There's the back, and the horn is essentially a Faraday 6120, which it actually is, but that came from a trade with, well, I traded the original Faraday cover for that. So, you got to go back to see what I mean. Here's a System Sensor MA1224D. Nothing special about it, just open it up. There's the remote horn, and it's got screws, thank you. And here it is. Here's the bottom, well, it's an MA1224D. There you go. This was made in 2001. Nothing special, and it's a multi-tone, and it does. I only have 2 clips, so I can only do 7 tones. Here's a System Sensor SS24M 15 candela non-ADA strobe, which, as New Age Server Alarm said, 15 candela is pretty bright for non-ADA. Here it is. On the back, made in 1998. Go in the box pile. Over here we got a System Sensor Special Alert Advanced PC2R. I'm going to try not to vomit while holding this. I'm sorry, I don't like this alarm, so. I think this was made in 2012. So. Here's a System Sensor Advanced SPSR with the speaker damaged because I was an idiot back then. There's the model number. This, I think, was also made in 2012. I don't know. And see, I punctured the... Yeah, literally. That was my fault. I said I punctured the speaker because I was an idiot. So here's a System Sensor Special Alert Classic P2475, which is kind of broken. Mounting bracket's broken, and so is the strobe, so it's only a horn only, technically. And that's the same situation with this one, but this is a P24110. Yeah. Here's a System Sensor Special Alert Classic S2475. That's the came in the box. Nothing's in the box. And that fell on my computer. Here it is. And I actually don't know the date code. Nor do I know the date code to those guys. Here's a System Sensor SC FT2430W. Again, I don't know the date code for this either. I'm going to throw that over there. Nothing special, it's just a remote strobe. Here's a system sensor SP2R, there's a model number. And this one has a date code. This was made in 1999. So, and yes, it's 24 volts. And fixed 15 candela strobe. 30 candela. 75 candela. Here's my modified system sensor strobe, which this came from a system sensor speaker strobe just like this, but it's white and it's actually multi-candela, so. And it's dirty. There's nothing really special about it, so. And it's on a CH70 trim plate, whatever you want to call it. Here's some other new devices. Here's a Wheelock 7002T. And I don't have one of them, I have 3. This one, unfortunately, has a broken strobe, which you're going to see what happens with that. Date code of 1986. These two are not broken, and they're from the same year, 1986. And they got the 2 terminal blocks, so they're like the first 7002T, or however you want to say it. This one's also not broken. Here's a Wheelock AS24MCC with a broken mounting plate. By broken, I mean the thing right here is frayed. And date code on this is 2004. I need to get a new mounting bracket or just a new AS. Here's a rare device. Here's a Wheelock AES EL1WS24 3-tone 980A. And this is actually one of FrostedStrobes' favorite alarms that I have. It's got the plastic bag and the screws and the manual. Go over here. Here it is. Why is there a screw? Oh, that's for the AS. Okay. Here it is with the screws. 988 strobe. And here's the back, made in 1992. Here you go, FrostedStrobes. Here's a Wheelock EH-EO1-R. This thing is incredibly loud for just being an electronic horn, and it's made in 1994. This is probably the loudest electronic horn in my collection, surprisingly.
And I have one.
Yeah. Here's a Wheelock EHS-DL1. I know for a fact that Pyrotech here has the 12-volt model to this. Here it is. It's got a hair on it. When is there not hair? This one was made in 1992.
Yes.
Yep. I love this alarm. This is also a favorite of mine.
That's by far my most favorite alarm.
Yeah. Here's a Wheelock Exceeder STWC multi-candela strobe made in 2011, which I don't think you can see the date code. But these are cool devices. This is Wheelock's newer devices, the Exceeder brand. Now we got 2 Wheelock MIZs. The first one here is a Wheelock MIZ-24, which is from 1991, which I'm going to pull out. You can't see that. And here's a Wheelock MIZ-12S-R. I'm going to pull them both out of their boxes. Here's the first one. Very simple. And they're only mount to a single gang. Just like the 202 over there. And then, point out this. I'm going to have fun cleaning this all up at the end. And I'm going to put these over here. This is much older. And again, this is from 1991. This sounds like a GX90. This one has its own tone, I guess.
Or sounds like a smoke alarm.
Yeah. This is a Wheelock MT24 LSM, made in 1995, multi-tone device. This is also a favorite of mine because this is a really nice multi-tone. Here's a Wheelock RSS24 MCC. I don't know the date code, but it's got the guts of my original CH70, so.
Hashtag best strobe ever.
Very true. And I'm trying to think if I got any of these devices from anyone. No. Surprisingly. I think that's it. The 270-GAO is a shout out to CJ9899. This is a Wheelock WST24, and yes, this is new in box. And apparently, I gotta take this out. We're already going on 20 minutes, so I really apologize. So, I don't like that's actually carrying the box. That kind of makes me mad. Okay, well, there we go. Alright. And then the box, I apologize if the camera's... The box flips out like this, and yes, I got paperwork and manual stuff for it. Set that over here. Here's a WST24. Here's the back, made in 1992.
Yes.
Whoa! I just dropped it. I hope that's okay, but I'm gonna check it later. And then finally, which I don't know why I threw this in here, is my broken Wheelock ZNS-24-MCW. This thing is broken, strobe's broken, and now the horn's broken, and it's made 2006. And this is going in the garbage whenever I get the chance. And somebody joined the call. So, to wrap this up, for the other devices which aren't really part of the collection, I got my two Edwards, I don't know the model numbers of these, but maybe, I don't remember. Here's my system sensor 2151 on a system sensor B210-LP? I can't remember. That's a conventional smoke detector. And finally I got my Simplex True Alarm, which is actually an 80T True Alarm on a Simplex 4098-9788 base. Here's a Wheelock SBB-R back box. And then I got smoke detectors, which I don't use these at all. First Alert, don't ask why I threw these into the collection. I just thought if you guys were interested. First Alert SA710, and then this is a newer one.
Let's be honest, smoke alarms can kind of brand a hobby anyways.
Yeah, and this is a First Alert SA303, and the date code is kind of faded. And then the final one is the panel, MS10UD, which I used to have a fire shield, as you guys know. But we're at the end. So that concludes it for the third collection video of mine. A lot of devices, and there's still yet more to come. And there's smoke alarms, and the boxes, and that. The MS10UD and the smoke detectors. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, stay tuned for more as I continue my collection. Once again, I was joined with...
I'm FatCat. Thanks for watching.
I'm Faraday and Fire-Lite, and I hope you enjoy them. GeauxPJ.
And GeauxPJ. So, again, thanks for watching.